class today. We have got Antagonist Pyramid Scheme today. Okay, so this workout really good for about any fitness level. You can modify just a couple exercises and get through this. So this workout isn't extreme, but it's still a great workout. And like I said, for about any fitness level. We did something similar to this about 12 weeks ago. We did this Antagonist Pyramid. This one is a no repeat. Okay. Now there are a couple substitutes, so there might be one exercise if you're doing bent over rows that might get repeated once, but the whole scheme is kind of like a no repeat. Antagonist, guys, simply you're working opposing muscle groups. So it's like a push up, and a pull. Work your tricep, then hit your bicep. Maybe do upper abs and then lower abs. So it's just going to kind of alternate between those. Okay, and it's not huge. We've got 10 supersets now. You know, some of them are one side than the other, so it's more than 20 sets, but you'll still get through this pretty quickly. All right. A few things you want to grab. Okay, if you have weights, I always say, man, use them because we're just using household items to substitute for weights. So if you don't have weights, no problem. Guys, you want to gather one, possibly two chairs if you're going to do a bodyweight row option. We'll show you in a minute here. So one or two chairs. You may want 2 to 4 gallon jugs off to the side. A couple canned goods, maybe. I don't think you really need the canned goods for anything today. I think gallon jugs will work really well for most of the people out there. If you want a little more weight, guys, I have got a backpack that I'm going to use for my one-arm rows. I think that's the only thing I'm using the backpack for today. So, guys, a backpack just allows you to put more weight in there. So old weight plates, books, paper, gallon jugs, extra gallon jugs, water bottles, whatever, so you get that weight up to something more challenging. So I do have a backpack for my one-arm rows. Also, we've got some tricep extensions, which could be gallon jugs. I'm going to use a broomstick. So I've got a broomstick running through, if you can see that, running through a few gallon jugs here, that I'm going to use for several exercises. I'm going to use it for some different types of curls, tricep extensions, things of that nature. So we'll run through this. Guys, let's get started. So the way this works is we're going to go from 10 to 30, and then from 30 down to 10. Okay, so as you can see, a lot of the reps are 20 plus. Okay, you've got a 10 to 15 at the top, 10 to 15 at the bottom, but the bulk of the workout, higher reps. Okay, here we go. We're going to start with leg lifts. Now, guys, we have only 10, but we're going to do a leg lift and we're going to twist at the top. So it's going to end up being really 20. My clients hate when I do that. But it's 10 each way. Okay, so let's lay down. Let's get this thing started. All right, so we're going to start off this Antagonist Pyramid. Guys, with your leg lifts, what I'm going to do with this twist, I'm going to put my hands down at the side. Okay, we're not going to go much lower than about 45 or 30 degrees, and we're going to come up and just kind of twist slightly and back down, and that's one. So if you watch my feet, I'm just going to twist them as I come up. So it's almost like getting like an oblique leg lift. 2, and we're going to get 10 each way. 3, 4, 1 more each way, guys. We're up, really squeeze, come down, and squeeze. Great job. Put your feet down. Guys, you don't have to use weights. We're going to do cross reaches now. So now instead of focusing on the hips during the movement, now we're going to roll the shoulder blades up. I'm going to use just a couple milk jugs, guys. If you have dumbbells, you can by all means use those. So I'm going to grab these. You don't have to use weight. And basically we're going to alternate doing a cross reach or a cross crunch, okay? So I'm going to, and 10 each way again, all right? So I'm just gonna come up, reach. Good, and then we'll come the other way. 1, Really tighten those abs, guys. Try to get really high. Great job. So that should have got the core warmed up just a little bit. All right, I'm gonna set these off to the side. Guys, the next exercise could be a bent over row, just holding gallon jugs. I'm gonna do a body weight row, and we'll show the bent over row as an option for you, okay? If you have a couple sturdy chairs and a broomstick handle, you can try these body weight rows, okay? So I'll grab the 2 chairs, and like I just mentioned, if you're not comfortable with this or don't have chairs that work well, mine are flat. They work great for this, okay? Do the bend over rows, okay? They'll be pictured right over here. All right, so here we go, guys. We've got 15 of these now, all right? So if you're gonna use the chairs, just make sure that their construction is good. When you go to reach up, just make sure that your hands, I like to bring them fairly close to the chair on each side. We're going overhand on this one, and we're getting about 15 reps. Be careful, these will slide a little bit. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, that was 15 of those. I'm just gonna slide the broomstick off the side. Guys, we have got push-ups next. Now, push-ups match your fitness level. You can go from your knees, you can do regular push-ups, or you could even put your hands up on a chair or bench, all right? So we're gonna get 15 nice push-ups, guys. Elbows somewhat tight to the body. Just don't flare them out super wide. Okay, we try to take stress off the shoulders, all right? So we're here, we got 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. All right, guys, great work. That was 15. Next exercise. I'll just move these somewhat out of the way. We're gonna do a squat overhead press, so watch your ceiling height. All right, I'm gonna use just a couple gallon jugs. If you have dumbbells, you could obviously use dumbbells. 20 reps of this. So I'll bring these up here, guys. I'm almost like a wrestle on the shoulders slightly. All right, we're gonna take athletic stance here, so, shoulder width apart. Keep everybody up. We're squatting down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128, 129, 130, 131, 132, Okay, we set those off to the side. Guys, we're gonna use a chair, and we're gonna do a anchor chair against the wall, against a heavy bag. All right, we're gonna do leg curl, but we're gonna go real high. So we're gonna try to get the knees, hips, shoulders in a nice straight line, all right? So we've got 20 of these. And you could go off the floor, okay, if this is too challenging, right? So I'm gonna put my feet here, guys. I'm gonna drive my heels down, arms to the side. So I'm gonna come all the way up, so you're real high, guys. Almost like you're tightening here. You get your hamstring and lower back. 1, 2, 3. It's like I'm driving my heels down towards the floor. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feel them. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Whoo! 20. All right, guys, the tighter you stay in the chair, so if you're sitting really close to the chair, it'll be just a hair easier. If you start to get further out, it'll be a little harder, so you can really, you can fine tune that a little bit here, all right, but those should get those hamstrings working pretty well, all right. The next exercise, guys, we're at 25 reps, so we're climbing up towards 30 here. We're gonna do a tricep extension, and I'm gonna use some gallon jugs for this, and you could just use gallon jugs, okay? So I'll use the broomstick. And I'm gonna put the handle away from me. Okay. So when I lay down, the handle's on the other side of the jug as me, they're not facing me. All right, that way the jugs will tilt away from me. Okay, 25 tricep extensions, okay? Remember just a couple basic tips on this, okay? When you're doing these, arms angled back slightly, okay? If you're gonna grab gallon jugs or dumbbells, pinkies up, hand all the way to the top of the dumbbell, okay? You're gonna come up, squeeze those triceps, come down slow. Back up, squeeze, and we're not here, and you're not turning your hands over at the top. So we're gonna try to keep the hands turned, angle back, guys, that'll just kick those triceps in big time. All right, so here we go. Let's get them. 25 of these. Here we go. Drive it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See my arms angled back? They're not straight up and down. I'm going to try to tighten those triceps with every rep. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. They're burning now. 20. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh man, really felt those. Whew. Whew. All right. Next on the agenda, we have curls. Okay, so we have 25 bicep curls. Right? I guess I'll leave this on here, guys. So Again, you could just be holding a gallon jug in each hand. 25 curls, all right? I'm gonna use the broomstick, just an option. All right, here we go, guys. We're up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. Oh, they're burning. 5 more. 1, 2. Great job. Okay. I guess I'll take this out for a second. Just for a few of them. Okay. Guys, we're at 30 now. Okay, so we're almost at the halfway mark. So we have got, I'm gonna keep a couple gallon jugs in tight to the body. And we have got 30 squats. Okay, so if you wanna hold 1 gallon jug or 2 gallon jugs, you can, or you can just use your body weight. So I'll grab these gallon jugs. If you need to break these up, you can. We just want to try to get 30 before we move on, okay? So 30 goblet squats. So I'm here, guys, and here I go. I'm gonna try not to go super wide here. Keep the chest up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 15, 16, 20, 21, 22, 'Kay, that was 30. Set that down. I sprung a little leak. One of the jugs there. Okay, so guys, now I'm gonna lay on the floor. We have 30 bicycle kicks. Each direction, don't go too fast. So I'm gonna lay back. Guys, I'm also not a fan, and listen, I know some people are, of going all the way out, okay? I feel like that just puts your hip flexors at risk of straining those, and also a greater chance of maybe getting a slight strain in your lower back while you're doing these. So on my form, I'm gonna stay a little tighter, but deliberate contractions. So I feel those every time I come up. 30 each way. Don't pull your head either. So we're here. Guys, here we go. So we're up. 1, 2, 3, Exhale on the way up. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30. Okay guys, that was 30 each way. Hopefully you felt the core kick in. I know we did some legs here guys, so you might feel the legs slightly. Okay, really try to target that core, all right? So guys, now we have, now we're going 30 down to 10. So we're gonna start with 30 lemon squeezes, okay? So just a crunch knee tuck, okay? So 30 of those, we just went side to side, so now we're gonna go down through the midline, okay? So, here we go. Just straight up, again, don't pull the head. Guys, just a little tuck and crunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, great job, guys. All right, just a little breather here. And we're gonna roll over now. And now instead of going through that straight plane of motion, now we're gonna focus on the little bit of a twist we'll do, mountain climbers. All right, so we have 30 with each leg. And you can use a chair, guys. If going down the floor is too hard on your wrists or too much of a challenge, use a chair or bench. Okay. Here we go. 30 with each leg. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that was 30. All right, guys, take a breather for a second. We're going back to our arms a little bit, and now we're gonna do kickbacks. Okay, so we have 25 kickbacks. I'm gonna use gallon jugs. All right, guys, 25, really good form. If you haven't seen me do this before, I like to bring one leg in front of me slightly, and I call that the kickstand. And that just, I like that to support my lower back a little bit. It can be either leg. Then I'm just gonna hinge over, so my back is straight, arms are up, shoulder to elbow, parallel to the floor. Squeeze those triceps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really squeeze the top. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Really squeeze them. 25. All right. Guys, we'll set these down. Okay, this next one, guys, we have curls again, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna split these curls, okay? So I'm gonna do almost like 21s. I'm gonna do 8 of the bottom half of the curl, then 8 of the top half of the curl, and then 9 curls. I know it should be 8, 8, 8, but that doesn't equal 25. So 8, 8, 9. Here we go. I'll use the broomstick again here. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, we'll start with the bottom half, okay? Bottom half, top half, both halves. Here we go. Bottom half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the top half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we have 9. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. So we'll set those down. Okay, shake those out for a minute, guys. We're shifting now to legs, a little bit of legs to start with. So we're gonna do step-ups. You can do stairs, guys, a chair. If you have a hard time elevating up, even a treadmill, you can stand on the straddle cover. So don't use the belt to stand on. Stand on the side cover, and you could use that for your step-ups. I'd recommend having the belt on the inside of the leg you're working. So if you're working your left leg, left straddle cover. So if you come up, you can lightly touch and hit the belt, not hit nothing, okay? So I'm gonna use a chair. All right. You may wanna put your chair against a wall, you know, if it against the leg press here, just to, I don't think there's a slide much. Make sure you're trying to press straight down when you're doing these, but that just adds a little safety measure, okay? Watch your ceiling height. So if you haven't done these before and you have a chair and you're in a lower level, you wanna make sure you're not gonna hit any duct work or an I-beam, that'd be bad. So over here, guys, we have got 20, okay? Also, guys, if I'm using a chair here, I don't have my foot dead center in the chair. I'm off to the side a little bit by where the frame kind of is supporting it, so just a little heads up. I'd hate to see someone put their foot through the chair. So we're here, guys, 20, okay? I'm gonna start with my left leg up, my right arm forward. Okay, so it's almost like a running motion, and then I'm just gonna drive that arm down as I step up, and I'm trying to use my lead leg, not my bottom leg, to drive up, okay? So we have 20, here we go. Drive up, 1, 2, all right here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, shake that up for a minute. We'll switch legs. We're gonna get 20 with the other leg. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12, 13, 14. Guys, if you need a drink, grab a drink. I'm gonna get a quick drink. Okay, and then we have one-arm rows next. All right. We have 20 aside here, and in the intro I mentioned I have weights already in a backpack ready to go. So I'm going to grab my backpack, slide it over here, and the back is pretty strong. So you might find that just 1 gallon jug, or even if you can hold 2 with one hand, might not be enough. So you may want to investigate using a backpack with a little more weight in it. Here we go, 20 aside. 1. Squeeze that back, 2, pulling towards hip, 3, 4, 6, 12, 13, 14. Okay, that gets tiring. All right, so we need to match up to this side. Okay, here we go, guys. Pulling towards the hip. Want to get that leg out of the way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. Okay. All right. 20 of those, guys. So now we're at 15. And let's go to a chair or a bench and try underhand. If that doesn't feel good, you can go overhand, but I'm gonna try an underhand push-up, okay? A little different variety. If you watch these videos, we throw those in frequently just for some variety, so you're not always doing the same thing, all right? So 15, make sure your chair is anchored against something. Watch your head. Your head's gonna come towards the wall. Okay, so I don't want you to hit your head on the wall, but your head kind of comes towards the wall and you're gonna push back up. So 15 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Okay, that was 15 of those, and they can be challenging. Try to use really good form, keep your body flat. The next one, guys, I'm gonna do an underhand grip bodyweight row. Similar what we did in the beginning of this, but we were overhand, so we're gonna change that grip a little bit. Underhand, if this is not at your fitness level, we'll show you the bent over rows again, where you can just use a gallon jug in each hand and get a great workout for your back. All right, so bent over rows are underhand grip, body weight row. I kind of have the chair set up so What we don't want to do, guys, is just stress this too much. So if you get dead center on here, it puts a lot of force on there. So we're just going to go kind of close to the chairs. You can move the chairs in a little bit if you want. Kind of a medium grip here. We're not going ultra wide. Okay, we'll get 15 of these. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Great job. Okay, I'll set this up here. Guys, we made our way down to 10 already. All right. So we have 10 pike push-ups, which again, that's something we do, pretty frequently. But we're just going to simulate a shoulder press. So we're almost like a downward dog, and we're going to push ourselves up using our body weight for resistance. Okay, so just 10 of these. Watch your head. Okay, so we're here. If you come up too fast and get a little head rush, so be aware of that. So I'm here, guys. You can get a little wide stance here. All right, and just 10. You're gonna look between the feet here, and you're just gonna kind of come down. Press up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like a shoulder press. 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm gonna come up slow. Okay, let that blood kind of circulate a little bit. Okay, this next one, guys, we're gonna use a chair, we're gonna hold the plank, and we're gonna do rows. Just 10 on each side. All right, so I'm just gonna grab a gallon jug. Don't need a whole lot of weight on this. Okay, so I'm gonna get a chair plank. We're here. Grab this and 1, 2, squeeze it back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's go to the other side. So get yourself positioned here. 1, 2, squeeze it back. Get the back flat. Okay, that was 10 on each side. And we've worked our way from 10 to 30, from 30 to 10. That is our CrossFit, no repeat, for the most part, maybe one exercise, if you're doing big rows, Antagonist Pyramid workout. So, guys, get off a little workout, not doing a lot of the same things over and over again. So, wide variety of movements. It's a nice total body workout that just about any fitness level can do. Guys, this is Jim with Elite Fitness. Thanks for joining me, and we are bringing wellness to you.